information and give to the business. Okay, so we can take a decision based on the dashboard that how our business will work in the next month or next year or next 5 year based on the dashboard, based on the previous data. Okay, so let's start with the now the new thing. First I would be like to start with the okay, so first I would like to start with the what is the data. What is the data? Anyone know? Pranay, Dinesh, what is the data?
Collection of the data, raw data, information.
No, information and data both are different. Okay, so what is the data? So let me give you example. If I am writing something here, okay, this is I have written. Now next is again I am writing. Okay, so this is the second column. Then third column I am creating like something like okay. Now tell me, what is this column, what is this column, what is this column? You know this column, right? This is a something name. Okay, but what about the other column? What about the other column? What do you understand? Anyone? Any idea? What will you call it?
Table.
No, it is a table, but do you understood what is this? 11, 12, 23, 45 or 22, 32, 21, 41, 24. Do you understood anything?
No.
No, right? So this is called as a data. Data is nothing but a, so this is called as a data which is understandable by the only system. System means computer. Okay, so that is called as a data. So let me write down here. This is called as a data. Data which is understandable by the system, by computer, that is called as a data. Okay, which human can't understand. Okay, human can understand, that is called as a data. Okay, so if I add something here now, sorry, if I add something here now, let's say I am adding here ID. Okay, this is age and this is name. Now you understood what is this column, what is this column?
Yes.
Everyone
Yes.
understood? Now it is become a meaningful, right? Now human can understand. So in the row and column wise, if we are getting a data and we are able to understand, that is called as information. That is called as a information. So what I have added, this box, what I have added here, what is this? ID, age, name, header. What you will call it?
Title.
What head? What you will call it in the? You will call it as a. You will call it as a metadata. This is called as a metadata. Column header is nothing but a metadata. Okay, so what is a data? Data which is not understandable, by human, okay, by human, okay. And what is the information? What is the information?
Meaningful data.
Metadata plus data, you can say. Metadata plus data, right? Before metadata you were not able to understand this thing, right? What was that? This column. But now when I give the metadata on this data, it was become meaningful, that is it become information. So information is nothing but a metadata plus data, okay, and data which is not understandable by human, which is understood by the system, okay, that is called a metadata. Now let me give you one column. Okay, let me go through this. Okay, so let me add one column, ID, name, salary, bank account number, okay, and balance. Let's say ID is a 1, okay, name is Pranay, third salary is a 30, okay, account number suppose it is like 1 2 3 4 5, and balance is, let's take 10,000, okay. Same row I am going to copy this. Okay, so second, okay, okay, this is salary, this is number, okay. So let's say I have this data, this is a table. What is this? This is a customer table, okay, this is a customer table, okay, and we have, what are the columns available? ID column, name column, salary column, account number, balance, right? So these are the columns are there. Okay, so these are the columns we have it, okay. So what are the metadata we have it? ID, name, salary, account number, balance. Now what is the, we need to understand what is the dimension and what is the measures here, okay, what is the dimension and what is the measures. What is the dimension and what is the measure? What is the dimension?
Textual data.
Dimension is nothing but the data which we can't aggregate. So what is the aggregate? Okay, so let me tell you what is the aggregate. So there are some aggregate functions. Aggregate functions. What are the aggregate functions? Sum, mean, max, then average. Okay, then mean, max, average, count, count D, count D. Okay, these are the functions, aggregate function, which is used to aggregate the data. So if I want to take the total, suppose I want to know the salary of each of the Pranay salary, how much salary for the Pranay employee, customers. Okay, so how much salary for Pranay? So you can see first Pranay is showing 30,000. Okay, when you go again, there is again Pranay are coming, that is 30,000, means 30,000 plus 30,000, how much? 60,000, right? So for Pranay it will become a 60,000 if I apply sum of functions. Okay, so let's say for Pranay, so when I apply sum of salary, so what we got for Pranay, we got only 60,000. So how we got 60,000? When we apply sum function means it will take the total of every name level. Okay, so for Pranay it will take the wherever Pranay will available, this salary will take the count, like 30,000 plus 30,000 means 60,000. Now let's come to the Renuka. For Renuka customer, okay, what is the salary for Renuka? 30,000. So what we got? 30,000. Okay. So this is for the second. Third one same. Okay, then Dinesh, then Sandy. Okay, so for this also we will do the same. Now if you want to see the minimum salary for Pranay, which function you will apply? Mean. Okay, so mean salary. Okay, so what is the minimum salary for Pranay? There are two values, 30,000 and 30,000, both are same, so it will come only 30,000. Okay, then for Renuka it will be also 30,000. Okay, if you apply max, or if you apply the count, count of how many salary he is getting. Suppose Pranay is working for two company, so he is getting a 2 salary every month. Okay, so how many salary he is getting Pranay? So it will take the count, like 1 plus 2. Okay, so it is taking a count, so it means 2 salary he is taking. For Renuka it is coming 1, right, and rest of the also it is coming 1, right. So Pranay was coming 2 times, so it takes the 2 times, so count become a 2. Okay, when you take the count D, okay, count D we will take later. Now you understood what is the aggregate function use of this? Pranay, Dinesh, everyone understood what is the aggregate function? So sum, mean, max, average, count D, these are the aggregate function which is used. So now tell me in which column you will apply the aggregated function. So first, okay, for on the ID, can you apply on the ID aggregate function like sum, mean, max? No, right? Because we never calculate this ID. Roll number in the classroom, we never calculate roll number, right? Like roll number 1, roll number 2, and we are taking a sum 1 plus 2, 3. Did we do this in the class? No, never, right? So this column will never be aggregated. Aggregated means something in some of the business you need to create a matrix, okay, and you need to create a formula. So which are the column that we can apply like sum, mean, max functions? like we will require this functions available. So on the name, can you apply min max aggregated
No.
function? No. On salary?
Yes.
Yes. So it is a aggregate function, so we can apply the aggregate function. So what is the dimension? Dimension means if we can apply the aggregate function on any of the column, okay, that is the measures. That is the measures. If we can aggregate, any of the column, then this column is a measures. Okay, and dimension means if there is any column we cannot apply the aggregation. On balance, can you apply aggregation, Pranay? Can you apply the aggregation on balance column? Krupal sir? Yes, because
Yeah.
if I want to find out the Pranay balance, okay, so how we will find out? We will take 1000 plus, sorry, this 10,000 plus again 10,000 means 20,000. So I know that now Pranay has a 20,000 balance in his account. So what we did the summation, 10,000 plus 10,000 means we apply the aggregation function on the balance column. Okay, so it means it is an aggregated column. This is a aggregated column. Okay, this is a aggregated column. Okay, account number is aggregated or not?
No.
No.
No, right? So this is a non-aggregated. Okay, non-aggregated. Salary,
Yes.
aggregated, right? Name,
No.
non-aggregated. Okay, and ID also non-aggregated. Okay, so whichever the column is aggregated column, that is called as a measures. Okay, so tell me which are the dimension, which are the measures. So we will segregate dimension, measures. Okay, so which column is the dimension? ID is the dimension.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so it is because it is a non-aggregated. Name column is a
Dimension.
dimension. Okay, so name is a dimension. Then salary.
Measure.
Okay, salary is a aggregation. No, sorry, salary column will come under the measures. Okay, account number,
Non-aggregated.
non-aggregated. Sorry, not here.
Account number.
Account number. Okay, and balance aggregated, so it come under the measures. Okay, so it is a simple technique. If we can calculate, अभी देखो अकाउंट नंबर पे आप कभी कैलकुलेट करोगे क्या? नो, यू विल नेवर कैलकुलेट ऑन द अकाउंट नंबर बिकॉज अकाउंट नंबर इज फॉर द लाइक आधार कार्ड नंबर. You never calculate other number, right? So always if any of the column which has a value that we need to calculate something, we need to multiply, we need to sum, we need to max or mean something, that is the aggregated column. Okay, and the column which is we don't need to calculate, that is called as a non-aggregate column. Okay, so that's it. This is the two things you need to understand. Okay, very very important. Okay, understood everyone?
Yes.
Okay, so if you want, okay, I will upload this video also on the YouTube, so you can refer this. Okay, so let's go back to the Power BI. So Have you installed the Power BI desktop?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so once you install, you will get a screen like this. Okay, let me open. Okay, you will see these are the Power BI screen. Okay, now on the left side you can see there are three tabs. One is visualization. Okay, second is a model, data model. Okay, and third is a for modeling. This is for the view. Okay, second is the view and third is the data modeling. Okay, so we will go one by one. So let me show you how we can connect the data using a Power BI. So let me show you where is my data resided first. Data sets. Okay, so I have these data sets available: adventure work, customer. These are the files. Okay, so it contain kind of, if I open this customer file, so it contains customer information. It has some customer information, and there are some thousands of records are there, maybe in lakhs of record available. So we'll see. So this is a data file. I have this data available in this file. Okay, so let's see first. So okay, if you want to see how many records are there, just select column. So you can see in the just left right in the bottom there is a count 18150, means 18,000 rows are available. So what are the columns available here? You can see. So let me just spread this better. Okay, so customer ID, customer key is nothing but a customer ID, their first name, last name, birth date, marital status, gender, email address, annual income, total children, education level, occupation. So which one is the metadata and which was in the data? This is the metadata, right? And this is a below one is the data. Okay, then there is a occupation, homeowner, expiry date of license, loan, temporary. These are the data there. Okay, so let's connect this data in Power BI. Okay, let's connect this data into the Power BI. So how to connect? You can see on the top there is a get data icon. Can you see this, everyone? So click on the get data. Okay, click on the get data. There is a Excel workbook. If you want to connect with the Excel workbook, you need to connect with the Excel. Okay, but this file is not Excel. This file is a something CSV file. It is showing even common separated value. It means CSV. Okay, CSV is nothing but a comma separated file. Okay, even it look like a Excel, but it is not Excel. Okay, it will open in the Excel, but CSV is a comma separated. Okay, what is a comma separated? Let me open into the other notepad something. Okay, let me open into notepad. You can see data is separated by comma. Can you see, everyone?
Yes.
Okay, so this data is separated by comma. It means it is a comma separated value file, CSV. Okay, so let's connect with the CSV file from the Power BI. So click on the get data. Okay, there is a text CSV option also there. Okay, if you want to connect with the CSV file, you should connect with this. If you want to connect the Excel file, you should connect with this. Okay, or there are so many files available. You can go through the more option. Okay, if you want to know what are the files available and you can connect, see these are the files: SharePoint, Parquet, PDF file you can connect. Even the PDF data it can read. Okay, Power BI, CSV, JSON. Okay, so let's connect with the CSV. Click on CSV, click on connect. Okay, now go to the location where my file is available. In which file location available? It is in the E drive, database folder, Power BI folder, dataset folder. Okay, so let's go to the E drive. Database folder, Power BI, dataset. Okay, and here is a file available. So let's connect with this file. Click on open. When you click on the open, it will start to connect and it will give you some option. Okay, so this file is connected. Now it is asking me I should load or you want to transform data. Transform data means ETL developers work. Okay, that I will explain. So for now I will show you like I want to click on the load. I want to just load data. That's it. So it is loading data into the Power BI. First time it is loading, that's why it's taking some time. Otherwise it doesn't take much time. Okay, so we got the data in the right side. If you see in the right side, we got the table. So just open this table, you will get all the columns. Okay, so these are the columns. Directly we can start to creating the charts. Okay, so let's say I want to create a number of customer per gender wise. Okay, gender wise number of customer. So I will take the gender. Okay, so which chart I want to create? Let's say I want like some bar chart. Okay, so I am taking a one bar chart. So it give the bar chart, and bar chart what value you want to add. I want to gender wise number of customer, how many customer male, how many customer female. So I will take the gender. Okay, so I have taken two values, gender and number of customers. So where is the customers? Just a second. Where is the customer key? Okay, this is the customer key. Okay, so I will take the count of the customer. So right click on this, click on this and go to the count of the customer. Okay, so I have taken the count of customer. Now you can see how many customer you got hit here. It is loading. Okay, so how many genders, how many female, how many male? See, there are only two values, either male or female, but we are getting also NA. Okay, NA means something blank. We are getting also other something, or there is also one more value which is coming as a blank. Blank means what? Our data is not in a proper. Our data is not in proper. So we need to transform the data. See, I need to remove this. This is a blank. Okay, this blank I don't want. I need to remove this. I need to keep the male, female and something like others kind of value. But it is showing NA. I want to change the name into the others. So what does it mean? I need to transform the data before coming to the visualization. Okay, understood everyone what I am saying? I need to transform the data before coming to the visualization. So let's go back to transform. Okay, I will show you like what are the steps. First we need to do the data query. Okay, edit query, then we have to go for the visualization. There are three parts. So just giving you one example, so you will understood why we need a transformation. Okay, so let's remove the where is the gender column? This is a gender. Okay, in gender there is a male, female, right? There is a male, female, and there is a NA also are coming, and blank also are there. I think this blank also there. Okay, I want to remove this blank, and this NA I want to convert this NA into the as a other value. Okay, it should not show NA, it should show other. Okay, so how to do this? I will replace directly the value. So replace ENA. Okay, what value I want? I want other. Okay, let's click on this. Okay, now let's go back again, check. Now you got a other instead of the NA. So what we did a transformation. Okay, I'm just giving you a simple example why we need a transformation. Okay, so we will go step by step deeply. First we will go with the transformation, then after that everything completed we go with the visualization. I'm just giving you one example. Okay, so now we convert to the blank. So now there is also blank available. I want to remove the blank. Okay, so how to remove the blank? So let's remove the blank rows. Click on the below. Okay, so it remove the blank also. If you click on this now, again there is a FM other, and oh, this is still blank. Okay, sorry, just a second. Let me select only blank. So there is only one blank I think available, so we can remove the blank as well. It is not removing due to some values there available in the row. Null. Okay, there is a value in the row, so because of that it is not removing the blank. Okay, so let's keep this as it is and we'll see something later. Okay, let's select all. Okay, now let's back. I will click on close and apply. So what I did a transformation. This is just simple example I am giving you. We will go one by one. Okay, now it is loading data again, so it will show the other instead of the NA here. See, now value change automatically. So we need to do a transformation. Once transformation done, then you have to come for the visualization. So before creating a bar chart or any of the visualization, we have to go first check the data, whether your data is a clean, proper or not. If it is not clean, you have to clean the data. Okay, once clean the data, then you have to come for the visualization. Okay, this is just simple example I was giving you. So even now we can change the color. Okay, kind of. Okay, so there are a lot of options available. We will go one by one, but before that I want to tell you something what we require it. Okay, so in Power BI there are 3 stages. Three important stages. That is one is a data query. Okay, second is that is nothing but a ETL. Okay. Okay, second is data modeling. Okay, and once complete data modeling, we need to create a data visualization, nothing but creating a bar chart and everything. Okay, so data query, data modeling and visualization. Data query is nothing but will work as a ETL kind of. Okay, data modeling will create a relation between the two tables. Like if you want to join 2 table, 3 table, 4 table, then you can do in the data modeling. In data visualization, you can create a bar chart, pie charts, whatever visualization. Okay. So if I tell you before what was happening in the industry, suppose you have data, you are getting a data. Okay, raw data you are getting. So company, let's say TCS, I am taking an example. Like a TCS. What they were doing, let's say there is a data available and they wanted to take out the data and transform and load data, and they need to create a visualization. Okay, so let's say this is the data available. If you want to do the transformation, you need to hire one ETL developer. Okay, there is a ETL tools available, so ETL developer they hire. Company will hire ETL developer one. Okay, what he will do? He will use the ETL tool. Okay, he will use the ETL tool to connect the data. And will bring the data and will transform the data. Okay, so he will transform the data using ETL tool. Transform data using ETL tool. Once he transform data, he load the data into the data warehouse. Okay, so let's say this is the data warehouse, we have it. this is a data warehouse. Okay, so what he do, ETL developer use the ETL tool to connect the data, take the data, then he transform the data using ETL tool, and after transformation he load data into the data warehouse. Okay, and then there was a reporting tool which is used to, so they hire one more developer, that is a BI developer, which they were using to, a second, there was a BI developer. Am I audible? Please confirm.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so there was a BI developer they hire to create a dashboards or reports. Okay, so BI developer also, there was a tool, BI tool, he used it to connect the data warehouse into the BI tool, and using BI tool he create a report. Okay, so this was a procedure. Even currently it is there. Currently even a number of companies who are using the same thing, like they hire ETL developer separately, and separately they hire a BI developer. Okay, so they create a report. So what happen, they have to spend their money to hire ETL developer, they have to give the salary for the ETL developer, right? So company have to give the more cost, they have to give the salary to ETL developer, one for the BI developer, right, separately. So they have to charge for the both. Now if we combine the ETL transformation plus BI, if we combine ETL transformation with the BI reporting into the one tool, what will happen, there will be the one developer will require. So Power BI do the all this thing, ETL, okay, plus data modeling, okay, and plus data visualization. So company don't need to hire neither ETL developer nor BI developer separately. There will be the only one person he will hire as a Power BI developer, and Power BI developer can do the data transformation, data modeling, and data visualization, everything. Okay, understood what I'm saying,
Yes.
Yes.
everyone? Okay, Dinesh. So we need to first learn the data query.
Yes, sir.
So there are three stages: data query, data modeling, okay, and data visualization. So once we complete a data query, there is a DAX also important topic. Okay, data query, data modeling, also there is a DAX. Okay, so DAX which is used to some calculation. Okay, so we will see this later. So what we will learn, data query editor, which is used for as a ETL, data modeling, DAX, and data visualization. So 4 component will be important here. Okay, so we will start from the first data query, that is the ETL. We will transform the data, whatever data we are getting we will transform, then we will load the data, okay, and then we will create data modeling. So first we will start with the data query. Everything is clear till now, everyone?
Yes.
Pranay, Dinesh, okay.
Yes, yes.
So so for today we have done. Okay, so from tomorrow we will start the ETL data query. So how ETL data query we will use it, how we will transform the data, what are the functions available in data query. Okay, so let me show you how data query, ETL data query will work. If you go to the here, there is option is the edit query. Okay, once you get data you can go to the Power Query editor. Okay, Power Query editor. So here you can transform data, everything. You don't need to know any of the even coding. Okay, everything is available here. If you want to remove duplicate, if you want to remove the null, blank, something, you want to change the value, there is everything is available here. Okay, transform, add column, Okay, everything is there. So we will go one by one. Okay.